Traders, Sam Shakespeare coming to you live. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. I definitely want to show you about the monster. The monster took a monster hit. It identified one small little bug, which I fixed, and a tweak I want to do on the algorithm. So let me bring up the account. We can take a look. Now, granted, two things. One, like I've been saying, the Achilles heel has been we have to reduce our risk. So that's first off. First off, the risk has to be reduced. We got to build up to a full position on these, not 1.5, because a dinger will do some damage. It's actually in a New Zealand yen now, and this is probably gonna be one that I would think would have a low probability of winning. So let's take a look. Hey Corey, what's up? I haven't even looked at the chat. Sorry guys. I'll show you here. Now it's only at 49. Remember, this thing was as high as over 7,000 at one point. So it took too much of a smack. And look at this right here. So I'm going to show you something about this euro dollar and New Zealand yen. Okay. Remember we had that really good euro dollar after the weekend? That was this one. Okay. And then it took another euro dollar long and a New Zealand long and this euro yen. Really, the euro yen and New Zealand yen are the two I want to talk about. They took big, huge spankings. Let's look at this New Zealand 4-hour chart. Well, let's just show you here. New Zealand yen. So it entered, 66.19 for a long. And then I'm going to show you that chart now. So here's New Zealand yen. First of all, so what we require for the monster is the 1, 5, and 15 to be expanding. So the hour doesn't have to be expanding in your direction. Remember, this was a long. It was a long monster. The hour, just if you require it, just the L1 needs to be above the L2. So it was getting long monsters right around here. Like this move up here brought the grid. It was a higher high on the hour. That's fine. And the L1 was above the L2, and that is where it got in, somewhere in here. Okay, so this hour candle got the grid kind of aligned, and it got in around here. And then it took a major dive, right? And this is what killed it. But I want to show you something on this move here. Let's look at the 4-hour. This thing. So we need to look out for this. We don't want to be taking monster long trades right into it, because this is about where it got in. And then it hit this 4-hour box, which was above the monster. That should never happen. Right, and then it took this move down here, and so that's a 4-hour candle. It's over a 100 pip move. Look at that one. Now look at euro yen's 4-hour, same deal. These are the two that got us. All right, and I like it when losers happen like this because it was very clear. We should not be in it. We should not have been in this trade. Hey Jeffrey, both of these were going long monsters, while the 4-hour was not only above because we were, but it was also expanding in a downtrend. So this is the exact opposite of what we would want. I'm not saying we have to have it be expanding in our direction. We can definitely consider that. To me, this looks like it's getting ready for a short. I would not want to be on any of these building up a huge position long. Right? And that's what essentially happened. Built up huge positions long, and then boom, this candle on New Zealand, and then it was this candle here on euro yen. All right. So what I've done is just require just a slight modification, not so much to where it has to be expanding to the upside. We can get there if we have to, but I've changed it from not looking at the 4-hour at all to now at least requiring the 4-hour to be, if it's a long monster, below the trade, right, and pointing in the direction of the trade. It doesn't have to be crossed, and it doesn't have to be expanding white zone. Just the L1 needs to be at least pointing in the direction, and all the pattern needs to be above that 4-hour. All right, so that's the change I've made. I think at one point at 7,000, it was actually 40% briefly profit, down to basically break even. Hey Kevin, what's happening? Good morning, sir. Hey traders, Sam Shakespeare coming to you live. How's everyone doing today? Happy Tuesday. It's March 17th. Following one of the worst days on the Dow in modern history since 87, dropped like 3,000 points yesterday. I don't think today's. I don't know. I haven't even looked at the futures, honestly. They're probably not doing much better. I know they started off rebounding a little bit overnight, and then something happened this morning. I saw they were back down. So I don't know what they're at right now, but we'll take a look in a second. But hope everyone's doing well. Got my hot coffee, so I'm good to go. Hey, Scott. What's happening? Wendy. Hey, Joe. Welcome. I guess I'll show you guys what the Monster compounding account did for the first day. Because remember, and I haven't put the videos up yet. All the videos are coming. I'm gonna have the full breakout compound test, all the testing, and I'm gonna do the Monster. All the videos will be there, so you can see the progress. They're just taking me some time to get them up there, but anyway, good first day. I'll show it to you right now. I can't believe I got out of cable. I'm so mad. And that Monster trade, both of them, man, did really good. So here's the Monster account. Now it's got this $yen in it right now. It's still a compounding trade testing account, so we're still demo. We'll take these live once we get some more testing. So it started with 5,000. It's up 5,529, already up over 10%. Yes, it does have this, but even if I lost it right now, still up over 9, almost 10% still. Here's what it took. Let's go by symbol. It took $1 Canada, which did really well. A cable and an Aussie. Cable, Aussie, $1 Canada. Right? Let's see the experts tab. I'm having an issue with my FX book. You can see $1 Canada made equivalent of 40 pips, so 4% growth on just the $1 Canada. Aussie dollar only made 7 pips, and pound dollar made 21 pips. So hey, that's the first day of the Monster trend, up 10%. And I reduced the risk on this. Remember, the last one had too much risk. It was building up to 1.5 positions, and yeah, it made 30% in a week, but it also went right back to break even in a week. So that's not what we want either. So I reduced the risk, and yeah, we'll see how that goes as well. We'll keep you updated.